I want to give a big shout out before we begin to our sponsor, Flat Branch Home Loans, which I have no problem shamelessly plugging. But I also want to give a shout out to Housing Wire. They have the most amazing podcasts and YouTube videos, and their newsletter is unbelievable. And I just really feel like the data that they push out is accurate and not alarming, and they give information just based on what is happening in the market. So I just want to give a shout out to people that are doing things responsibly in the market. Super excited to have our guest today. She is a top producer in the capital city in the state of Missouri, Jefferson City, and she has been the top producer several years running. It is verified for 2022. She's pretty consistently on her own, done $60 to $100 million in production, and most recently she closed 257 units in 2023, which we all know was a hard year, at about $60 million in volume. Her team closed 347 units, and she has 2 loan officers on her team and 3 loan officer assistants. So super excited to introduce Amy Leubbering, and excited to have you on today. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you.
Amy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been doing mortgage loans for coming up on 28 years now. I feel like that's all I've done is lived and breathed mortgages for most of my life. I got into the mortgage industry in 1997. It was an easy shoe-in for me because I had already been in the insurance industry, and we had a mortgage division at that time that kind of led me down that path. And I soon found that I really liked mortgage loans better than I liked insurance. And I've kind of been primarily just doing only home loans since 2003. That's kind of how I got into the mortgage side.
That's so common. I feel like I hear so many top producers coming from like auxiliary divisions inside of our industry. Very cool. Definitely gives you a lot of experience on other things and helps like translate into our world. What are the top few origination activities that you truly believe contributed to the growth of your business over the years?
I really think just staying on top of the market, on top of guidelines, knowing the inside and out of what's changing before it changes, to be able to better educate our borrowers and our real estate partners before those changes happen so that we're not caught off guard. I like to be the person that takes that data to our local partners to push that out to them to make them better educated, and in turn that allows them to trust me with their client and ultimately get them into a goal of buying a home. We do that. We love obviously going out to our real estate agents and kind of staying in front of them. We have great referral partners with other local insurance companies, accountants, and then beyond that, our referral basis with our family and friends and past customers has been amazing and has continued to grow over the years for sure.
So 2 questions on that front. One, how many referral partners do you think you work with?
Oh goodness, I don't know that I could even count. We sit down every year in January, which we did a few weeks ago, and we try to identify all of our referral partners. It's amazing because we have probably about 10 to 15 real estate referral partners that just send really good volume and sends us like everything that they have. And then we also have a whole nother category, which is probably another 20 to 25 agents that maybe don't sell but 5 or 10 houses a year, and we still get all theirs as well. So if I was guessing, I would say we probably on average have somewhere between 50 and 70 partners as far as real estate agents, insurance agents, and accountants.
That's amazing. So the myth that you only need 5 is not.
No, because you could have some that, again, I like the ones that like I know I get everything from them, but they may only do 5 or 10 a year, and those are still great partners to have.
I love that. And just knowing a little bit more about you than most people that we interview, I do know like you're a huge part of your community, a lot of the community events. Would you say that that has really helped you get those referral partners and also work that past client database?
Absolutely. So I closed a loan here this morning, and the guy I met in 2003 because I went through Leadership Academy with him. And he had moved away and he came back and he remembered me from Leadership Academy, and that's how I got his loan. But I probably do 8 to 10 golf tournaments a year. I organize a lot of those and several other fundraisers. I have a hard time saying no to anything that is a good cause, and I think they all are. But in return, like, you meet so many people, and it's really just about being in your community and showing, hey, I don't just work here, I live and breathe this community, and I'm going to be a part of it. And that has really came back and blessed us in our business for sure.
I love that message. So what do you think is the number one focus for 2024?
As a team, we are just going to continue to grow and try to help as many clients as possible. We always like to say that we don't like to say no. We like to show you how to get somewhere if you can't, and we just really enjoy moving people from point A to point B. Our goal is to continue to grow this business. I think 2024 is going to be a lot better than 2023, and I look forward to seeing the growth of the team.
One last question before we go. If you had to give one piece of advice to new loan officers or loan officers that are trying to grow their business and be the top in their market, what would you say?
I would tell them to not be afraid to find somebody else within their company that has had great success, and not be afraid to call them and ask them to mentor them, or ask them, hey, can I just call you when I have a question because this is new to me. I love it when people call me because I want to share my knowledge with them so that they don't maybe go down the same path of mistakes that I did. And I would always encourage somebody to do that. Find somebody that can be your accountability partner, that can help you grow and succeed in your industry.
That's the end of our 5 minutes. I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Thank you.